Ever since the Golden State Warriors won Game 6, they haven't stopped the party train. After a wild night of playing in Boston, the team partied hard and went back to the Bay Area on Friday. Some players had partied enough, but others decided to hop on a flight to Vegas to continue the festivities on Saturday night. So stay tuned and don't go away, because the Golden State Warriors have won an NBA championship title, plus other related news.
But first, a reminder about our brand new giveaway. We're giving away a PS5 with a copy of NBA 2K22 and Madden 22. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
First up, when will the Warriors Championship Parade kick off? You're about to find out. The Warriors Championship Parade will kick off at 11:20 a.m. on Monday, June 20th, on Market Street in San Francisco. Hopefully, the players are able to recover from a wild weekend of partying in Vegas by Monday morning. If you check out some of the players' Instagram photos, it's clear that Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Damian Lee, Nemanja Bjelica, Draymond Green, and Andrew Wiggins celebrated their victory in style. The crew hit up several Vegas clubs over the weekend. One photo shows Klay Thompson with Brazilian soccer superstar Neymar, who met up with the Warriors crew at Carver Steak, a restaurant located at Resorts World Las Vegas. After some prime cut steaks, the players attended Zouk nightclub, which was all decorated in honor of the Golden State Warriors, with wall-to-wall gold and blue. The weekend was especially special for Jordan Poole because he celebrated his 23rd birthday, but not everyone on the team has focused on partying since the title victory. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry called himself the Petty King in reference to him wearing a t-shirt mocking a Boston bar that insulted his wife Ayesha's cooking skills. After clinching the NBA Finals Thursday night, Curry won his first ever Finals MVP and decided to settle some old scores. Next up, how did Stephen Curry settle some old scores? Let's find out. During the Finals, the hatred for the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry in particular was palpable throughout Boston. One Boston bar even put up a sign and sold t-shirts with the phrase "Ayesha Curry can't cook." Not surprisingly, the bar was the first of Curry's targets. Curry took to Instagram and posted a picture of him holding his Finals MVP trophy and one of the bar's green "Ayesha Curry Can't Cook" t-shirts. Curry captioned the photo with the words "Bye Boston." Curry also wasted no time in taking aim at ESPN personality Brien, and for good reason. For years, Windhorst has been unusually hostile toward the Warriors, and following the Warriors' Game 5 Finals win, he called their victory a checkbook win, essentially arguing that the Warriors won because they have a lot of money. Curry responded to the ridiculous assertion by saying, "I heard somebody talking about checkbook wins and all this other stuff. Yeah, it starts with the core group of champions and bona fide winners who believe that we can run it back, and now we're here." But there was still one more score for Curry to settle. Back in August of 2021, during an edition of ESPN's First Take, commentators were asked to predict how many championships Curry would win within 4 years after signing another contract extension. Commentators Kendrick Perkins and Dominique Foxworth, a former NFL player, put up zeros, and this is something that Curry hasn't forgotten. In a post-Game 5 interview, Curry said, "Clearly remember some experts and talking heads putting up the big zero on how many championships we'd have going forward because of everything that we went through." Curry further revealed that all of the dissing and pot shots only served to fuel his and his teammates' drive for success, and obviously it worked. Up next, why did Warriors assistant Kenny Atkinson snub the Hornets? Let's find out. Golden State assistant coach Kenny Atkinson has changed his mind and decided not to make more money in Charlotte, and his decision has many observers shocked and scratching their heads to figure out why. Could it be that Atkinson is waiting for a better opportunity to come along? Maybe, but right now, there are a ton of theories flying around about why Atkinson failed to take Charlotte up on their offer. Some suspect that Atkinson's refusal to join the Hornets may have nothing to do with money and was more about freedom than anything else. It's important for all assistant coaches in the NBA to feel that they have the necessary freedom required to do their jobs, and it's possible that Atkinson felt he would have very little freedom working under Michael Jordan and Mitch Kupchak, the Hornets' general manager. Another theory for Atkinson's refusal to join the Hornets might have to do with the fact that they are about to lose Miles Bridges, their second second best player. After taking a week to think things over, Atkinson may have come to the realization that the team is headed in the wrong direction, and that losing Bridges put the Hornets' dream of a playoff run in jeopardy. Another theory is that Atkinson may have been promised an opportunity to take Kerr's place in San Francisco. Some suspect that Kerr will only stay as long as Curry stays. Why? Because Curry makes Kerr's life on the court about as easy as it can get. If Atkinson waits for Curry to leave in 2026, it'll be a long wait to replace Kerr, and it's likely that Atkinson would have plenty of offers coming his way during the next 4 years. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're about to bring you some of the latest NBA news. Next up, did Klay Thompson just call out Jaren Jackson Jr.? You're about to find out. Klay Thompson is fresh off winning the 2022 NBA championship and is said to be on cloud 109. But despite Thompson's state of bliss and euphoria, he couldn't resist calling out Jaren Jackson Jr. In a post-Game 6 interview, Thompson said, "Strength in numbers is alive and well. There was this one player on the Grizzlies who tweeted strength in numbers after they beat us in the regular season, and it pissed me off so much. I can't wait to retweet that thing. Freaking bum. I had to watch that. I'm like, this freaking clown." Thompson was referring to a tweet from March 28th when the Warriors were crushed by the Grizzlies 123-95. After the game, Jackson Jr. took to social media to celebrate and wrote "all strength in numbers" and paired it with a clapping emoji. Thompson seemingly mocked and taunted Jackson Jr. and added, "Twitter fingers. Can you believe it? I got a memory like an elephant. I don't forget, and there were a lot of people kicking us when we were down." Throughout Thompson's interview, it was clear that there was a lot of emotion in his voice and demeanor. Clearly, this has been an emotional championship for Thompson, and all you have to do is look back at 2019 to see why. Thompson tore his ACL playing against the Raptors in Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals, and didn't return to playing until January of 2022, because he was also struggling with a ruptured Achilles tendon injury. The last 3 years have been really tough for Thompson, and so winning the championship this year is literally a dream come true for him. Up next, does Stephen Curry belong in the NBA's top 5 of all time? Let's take a look. While there's much debate going on about whether or not Steph Curry is an all-time top 5 player, for many NBA insiders, there's no doubt. It's already a fact. When Curry's greatness was on display while playing college ball at Davidson, many observers had trouble seeing what he truly was. Curry was picked 7th overall in the 2009 NBA draft, which was the lowest draft slot for any GOAT-level player, except of course the late, great Kobe Bryant. Out of Curry's entire 2009 draft class, he's the only player to win a championship ring, and not just one. We're talking about 4 rings. Throughout his career, those around him have struggled to take note of his greatness, and it's taken a few years for the fog to be lifted. But now, people are finally able to see that Stephen Curry is one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Throughout Curry's career, people in and around the NBA who worked for jealous basketball stars tried to push the narrative that Curry was a good player, but that there was nothing great about him, and thousands of people mistakenly think that it was Curry who needed Kevin Durant, but in reality, it was definitely the other way around. Curry didn't need Durant. Durant needed Curry. Head coach Steve Kerr has also made it clear that if it were not for Curry, the Warriors would not have won the championship. Kerr made it clear that all of the roads to the team's success lead back to Curry. So, there's no denying the fact that Curry is literally one of the top 5 all-time players in NBA history. Finally, who are the top 10 NBA teams of the last decade? At number 10, from 2019 to 20, are the Los Angeles Lakers. At number 9 are the 2020 to 2021 Milwaukee Bucks. Sitting at number 8 is the 2021 to 2022 Golden State Warriors. In the number 7 spot are the 2018 to 2019 Toronto Raptors. At number 6, the 2014 to 2015 Golden State Warriors. Halfway at the number 5 spot are the 2013 to 2014 San Antonio Spurs. At number 4, the 2017 to 2018 Golden State Warriors. The number 3 team over the last decade is the 2015 to 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers. In second place, the 2012 to 2013 Miami Heat. And the number 1 team over the last decade, the 2016 to 2017 Golden State Warriors. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for watching.